folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Georgia's will get the first crack on offense today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
A handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First out and more. He's still running. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that completion. On the toss play, runner moving left. Powering through. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the run, it's Owens.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him. Not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff heading left. stop him just short of the mark. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Good for the running back on this fourth down play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 17 on to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss it to the back, running left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. As the first down is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 28, Georgia 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
He's past the marker and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And there's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense. Runner shows toughness and real refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Point after, knocked right through.
35, Georgia, 7.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's gone. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver. But that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Trojans starting a new series here on first and 10. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Gain of 13. Good enough for a 1st down.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Lindsey. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
49, Georgia 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
A play action, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Trojans. There was no catching him that time.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good.
Georgia 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Breaks free in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
USC 56, Georgia 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Let's go.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Offense grabs the fumble, but it's not enough for the first down.
Oh, the deep.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Easy.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Simmons. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that in this football game. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
So this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Tackle made way downfield, enormous gain. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and